Your building has a population. 200 people, maybe more. In the next grid failure, not a movie, not a hypothetical, the next one, most of them are going to discover something in the first 72 hours that nobody warned them about. The water stops on their floor. Their phone dies. The stairwell is pitch black at 2 a.m. And the only door on the floor that has light behind it, that has what people suddenly need, is yours. There are 7 items. Combined cost under $120. All of them fit on a single closet shelf. Every one has been documented as real trade currency in real urban collapses on 4 continents. And the last one, the one nobody in the prepper space talks about for apartments, makes you the single most necessary person in your building indefinitely. At the end, I'll give you the one barter rule you cannot break. Break it, and your preparation doesn't just fail. It makes you a target. I'm the fox who turns chaos into contingency plans. Subscribe if you want to be the one who's calm when everyone else isn't. Let's start at the bottom and work up to the item that changes everything. October 2012. Hurricane Sandy. More than 8 million utility customers lose power across the Northeast. Not rural, urban, dense, vertical, high-rise urban. Above the 6th floor, in most of Manhattan's apartment buildings, the water stopped. Not because pipes burst, because the electric booster pumps that push water past the 6th floor run on grid power. Grid dies, pumps die, faucets run dry. Residents on the 20th floor were carrying water up 20 flights of stairs in whatever containers they could find. In the buildings where someone had supplies, that person became essential to the floor. In the buildings where nobody did, the desperate improvised. That's the scenario. These 7 items position you as the first option, not the last resort. 7. The morale tax. Instant coffee. Here's what collapsed environments do that nobody accounts for. The first thing people lose isn't food. It's normalcy. The ritual of a hot cup of something in the morning is so embedded in human routine that losing it is psychologically destabilizing, faster than hunger. Sarajevo, 1992, the siege begins. Within weeks, the black market is running. Right alongside medicine and cigarettes, coffee appears. Bosnian coffee culture runs deep enough that people were trading scarce goods for green beans they roasted over improvised fires. Inside a city being shelled, a 200-count jar of instant coffee costs $12. On day 4 of a building blackout, where nobody slept right in 3 days and the elevators are dead, a hot cup is a psychological lifeline. You're not selling caffeine. You're selling the last normal thing they remember. Barter value day 1, low. Nobody's thinking about coffee when they're figuring out water. By day 3, you're the most popular door on the floor. Keep the dark roast. It trades harder. Coffee takes days to matter. Number 6 matters in the first hour. 6. The 72-hour edge. Water purification tablets. In most apartment buildings, electric booster pumps push water to the upper floors. No grid, no pump. Floors 4, 5, 6 and above can lose pressure within hours, sometimes less. 50 purification tablets. $5. Each tablet treats 1 liter. That's 50 liters of confirmed safe drinking water from whatever source you can access. After Hurricane Maria hit Puerto Rico in 2017, the water infrastructure didn't just fail. It collapsed. People were drinking from rivers within days. Waterborne illness surged fast. The people with purification didn't get sick. Their neighbors started showing up. That's your apartment equivalent. You become the water source when the tap runs dry. Buy 200 tablets. $12. That's your first 200 liters. Barter value, immediate and permanently escalating. Clean water is non-negotiable. Tablets run out. Number 1 won't. But we'll get there. 5. The closet pharmacy. Over-the-counter medicine and basic first aid. Before antibiotics, the mortality rate for wound infections that spread to the bloodstream was between 10 and 30%. A scraped knee gets infected. The infection spreads. There is no pharmacy. Between 2019 and 2021, Lebanon's currency lost over 90% of its value. By 2020, hospitals were rationing power. Pharmacies weren't being raided for opioids. They were being emptied of ibuprofen, bandages, and basic antibiotics. Your kit: ibuprofen, acetaminophen, diphenhydramine, triple antibiotic ointment, butterfly bandages, electrolyte packets. Under $20. Shoebox. Replace every 18 months. In a building full of people who didn't think to prepare, you are the pharmacy. After Hurricane Maria, individual ibuprofen tablets, not bottles, individual tablets, were being traded for meals within 2 weeks. Barter value, immediate and permanent, gets more valuable every day without resupply. Medicine keeps people functional. Number 4 keeps them human. 4. The Dignity Premium. Hygiene products. After the 2010 Haiti earthquake, international aid organizations documented something that surprised almost everyone on the ground. Within days of the initial crisis, hygiene products emerged as a critical and urgent need. Your kit: bar soap, travel toiletries, feminine hygiene products, safety razors. Stock these even if you don't personally need them. Top 3 barter item in every documented collapse. When someone in your building hasn't been able to wash in 5 days, a bar of soap trades for things that cost far more. You're not selling hygiene. You're selling the last thread of their normal life. Barter value: high from day 2. Emotionally charged, which means people overpay. Every rural prepper will tell you the same thing. 200 neighbors means 200 threats. Get out. Go rural. Go alone. The history says the opposite. Every documented urban collapse: Sarajevo, Beirut, New York after Sandy, Puerto Rico after Maria, the people who thrived weren't the ones who disappeared. They were the ones who became essential. You can't out-isolate a building of 200 people. You can out-prepare them, and then convert that preparation into a network that protects you. The apartment isn't the liability. Anonymity is. The next 3 items fix the anonymity without revealing your inventory. Pay attention. 3. The dark currency. BIC lighters. Your building loses power. Stairwells go black. Hallways go black. Every path between floors, pitch dark. People have phones. Phones have flashlights. Phones die in 8 to 12 hours without grid power. And as we've covered, the grid is down. A 10-pack of BIC lighters, $12. A bag of candles, $5. The person on your floor who is light, who can walk the stairwell safely, who can check on the elderly neighbor down the hall, is immediately the person everyone comes to. Not the loudest person, not the strongest person, the one with light. During the North Korean famine of the 1990s, lighters and matches were among the highest value items in underground markets. Not because fire was exotic, because access to fire had been severed and the cold was absolute. In your building, the cold is metaphorical. The dark is literal. Light is still currency. Barter value: immediate from hour 1. The moment the building goes dark. Light gets people through the night. Number 2 gets them through not knowing what's happening outside. 2. The dead phone economy. A 20,000 milliamp hours portable power bank. In a city grid failure, information disappears with the power. Cell tower backup batteries last 4 to 8 hours. After that, no calls, no texts, no news. 200 people in your building go from frustrated to genuinely frightened because they don't know if this is 48 hours or 48 days. After Sandy, people lined up for hours outside the few buildings with power, not for food, but to charge their phones. The New York Times documented it. People offered cash, food, anything, for 20 minutes of electricity. A 20,000 milliamp hours power bank costs $25 to $35. It charges a standard smartphone 3 to 5 full times. In your building, you charge one neighbor's phone, you trade each charge for something you need, and you become the information node. The person whose phone still works. The person who knows what's happening outside. In a dark, confused building, that person controls trust. Barter value: maximum within the first 12 hours. Trade hard in this window before towers come back online. Information keeps your neighbors sane. Number 1 keeps your building alive indefinitely. 1. The water throne. A portable squeeze water filter. Tablets run out. This doesn't. A Sawyer squeeze filter is rated to 100,000 gallons. The entire population of your building drinking 2 liters per person per day, for years, from one $30 filter sitting on your shelf right now. Your building loses water pressure. 200 people have nowhere to go. You have a balcony that collects rain. You have a bathtub you filled in the first hour. You have the filter. You become the building's water supply. Not for a day, not until the tablets run out. Indefinitely. After the Soviet Union collapsed in 1991 and Cuba lost its entire supply chain overnight, the people who could produce necessities, not just store them, didn't merely survive. They became the centers of their communities. Your filter is that. Renewable. Compact. Fits in a jacket pocket. Fill the pouch, squeeze it through, water comes out clean. The person with the filter doesn't just have water. They have a permanent reason for every person in their building to make sure nothing bad happens to them. $30. The most leveraged $30 in your apartment. Barter value: permanent. Doesn't expire. Doesn't run out. Makes you irreplaceable as long as water scarcity exists. 7 items. Under $120. 1 shelf. But none of it matters if you make the one mistake that turns preparation into a target. Never barter from your apartment. Not once. Not even once. The moment someone knows where your supplies are, you become a problem to solve. Use a common area, lobby, stairwell landing, hallway, and bring only what you plan to trade. Nothing more. If they ask what else you have, the answer is always the same. This is it. And the filter stays invisible. Always. You trade the water, never the means of making it. That's your infrastructure, not your inventory. 7 items. 1 shelf. $120. 7. Instant coffee, the morale tax. 6. Purification tablets, the 72-hour edge. 5. OTC medicine, the closet pharmacy. 4. Hygiene products, the dignity premium. 3. BIC lighters, the dark currency. 2. Power bank, the dead phone economy. 1. Gravity filter, the water throne. $120. 1 shelf. The difference between being the person everyone comes to and the person doing the begging. Most people watch this and won't do anything. That's fine. That's actually good. Means the shelf space is still yours. If you're not most people, subscribe. The Fox has more moves, and they only get sharper from here. Stay sharp. Stay stocked. Stay alive.